Hey Surveys, and welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, as always, making our way through a huge list of new comebacks and new releases. Up next, we actually have a solo debut, right?
I'm not sure if it's his debut. I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to get this wrong. It's a solo song. I'm just not sure if it's a debut or not. But it's for Chanhyuk, aka one half of Akmu.
Along with his sister,
yes.
Soo-hyun.
Who we have previously checked out her solo stuff. But
why is my service suddenly being dumb?
This is our first time hearing anything solo from Chanhyuk. I absolutely adore his voice. The very few brief times I've heard like full-on vocals from him, not just harmonizing with his sisters and stuff, I was like, I really want to hear like a full song just from him. And now I finally had my my prayers answered here. So I'm super excited to check this out. It's called Panorama. But I don't even know what to expect.
It is his debut. It's
his
first solo album.
Yes,
and it's a full album.
Solo debut.
Akmu's Chanhyuk debuts as a solo artist with the death-themed album.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
Very dark. I mean, it's very fitting for Spooktober.
It is.
It's very fitting for the spooky season. So, I'm excited.
Apparently, it's got like 11 songs.
Ooh, that is huge for a debut. Yeah, debut coming out with 11 songs.
Like for a Korean album too.
Yeah, usually even like a debut album. Sometimes if you're, especially for a full album, you're maybe gonna get 8. Maybe 8 songs. I mean,
look at Blackpink. They've been out for a while and they still only give us 8 songs per album.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the person though. So some people give you a lot, but generally that's like the normal for a full album, whereas like that's a lot for a Korean album. So either way, I'm excited to see what he's gonna give us with this one. But before we jump in, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. So I hope you come over and check us out. We do live stages, drum reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys to watch on our channel because we're not going to make you pay for this free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the series season 1, The Isaacs, Strong Woman Do Bong Soon, Got Seven's Hard Carry. I have my own segment called Pint-Sized Director Dramas on my own. We have movie reactions over there. We have one up, and we're gonna be doing some more soon. We want some Spooktober stuff going on for spooky season, and we have our album reviews over there as well. We have a couple open slots for new shows. One will be taken up by a show we already started filming, and the other 2 we want you guys' help with to decide what shows are going to take up those slots, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to follow us over on Twitter, our handle will be on screen. We post every single day over there with videos dropping stats and stay up to date what we're doing here on our channel. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Super excited. Here we go. This is Chanhyuk Panorama. Already giving like imagery, almost like butterfly effect slash some kind of horror movies. Well, damn.
They were not kidding about the death themed.
Nope. Starting off destroying shit.
Is he hit by a car?
Such a pretty voice. I love it.
Oh, goodbye.
Declares my broken body dead. Yeah. He looks so cute walking around. Escape. Very retro too. It's like, it's about death, but he's making it like comical. Like a church robe. It's the organ though.
With the glasses.
Like I said, he went retro, full retro. In my last memory, yes, he must have been hit by a car. Or yeah, he was in a car accident. Yeah, but he said he remembers walking. His last memory.
Your body can do weird shit with adrenaline.
True.
He just like harmful situations.
Yeah.
Wish. Oh my god, that dude looks like my friend Neo.
Don't lie to me. Just like do the splits. Like I said, it's interesting because it's about that's what he made it like super fun and like interesting. Just destroying everything. I love his voice. I love it. But I mean, both siblings are very strange too. So I mean, we've noticed that before. They have very interesting, strange concepts. And life is short, there's nothing.
That was actually really cool.
It was such an interesting video and song. Oh, I really liked that. Like,
this is a solid debut.
It's solid debut. Like I said, I love his vocal tone anyway, because I had said it before. I loved him just with them as like the duet together. I love his vocals, but like hearing him on his own, I'm like, I love his voice even more. And I love that because we kind of got that whole retro style in their last album. I kind of love how he kept that theme into this. Like, it's very 80s retro with the organ and the synths, and it is such an 80s kind of style. Even the styling is very much, you know.
I'm thinking they're just two people who are like heavily inspired by retro, because I noticed too that in Alien that was a little bit retro.
It was slightly retro, yeah. So maybe that just might be their aesthetic that they like. But this, I feel like it fits his personality in a weird way, because like they've also done a lot of darker visual songs, especially with their last album. So the death concept doesn't throw me as much.
Because they always do things that tell stories.
Yeah, but what threw me and what made me really kind of happy in a way was that he made it comical. And like he was having fun with the fact that it was talking about his death. And he was like, this has got to be a dream. And like even his mannerisms in the video where he's like trying to run away, he's like, I'm gonna run now. And he's like flinging himself around. I'm like, he makes it very comical and just more not approachable, but more
kind of like more destigmatized almost.
Yeah, more palatable than like what you normally see death as. Because I mean, if I'm going to be very, very, very honest, how I usually am, I'm a person who I get dark thoughts a lot. I dwell on them and I try not to, but sometimes I get stuck in those thoughts. Most people, I mean, I'm sure many of you have had these days, but I genuinely have an agonizing fear of death, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm so obsessed with ghosts and things like that, and the supernatural. But anytime I start thinking about either my death, well, in particular my death, I mean, I get kind of in those weird feelings too about like people I know's death, but like in particular my own death, it terrifies me. Even though I know it's gonna happen someday, it still absolutely like terrifies me. And this kind of almost made me feel better about it slightly. Like, it doesn't erase my terror, but it made me think of it slightly better, because like he just made it more funny and comical, and is like, this can't be happening, you know. He's like, I have a huge bucket list I want to do, this can't be happening, no, you're not taking me. And, like, and it just like, it just made me think about myself and about that situation and stuff like that. But no, I definitely, I have a very, very agonizing fear about it. Anytime I start thinking about it, I get very emotional and almost start crying. Like, I almost actually started crying a minute ago talking about it. But Yeah. I'm gonna stop here because I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out if I continue because I'm already starting to get
We
sucked
don't
into.
want that.
No, I'm trying not to think about it anymore because I'm gonna get sucked into those thoughts again.
Think about pizza.
Pizza, yes. Dragons. But no, he did a phenomenal job with the concept, with the vibe, with the sound in the song. I loved every moment of it.
He's so talented.
I
That's
love.
pretty much all I have to say about him. He's just so talented, no matter what they do, whether it's solo or group stuff.
Yeah, and like we said before, we know how great they are at storytelling. So I love that we got another story with this kind of music video because it's like I feel like we got a bit of the story, but we didn't get the full story because he was like, yeah, the last thing I remember, I was walking, and now I don't really remember anything, and then it's showing that there was a car accident, but there's no
showed the cars.
Yeah.
So
there's no like real explanation. So I wonder if he's gonna explore the rest of that in his other songs on the album, possibly.
Yeah, if there's gonna be like other music videos,
or if it's just gonna follow the line of like the process of him dying, and making that acceptance of death almost.
Potentially being revived.
Yeah, or like I said, or the acceptance of his death and be like at the last song or whatever. Like whenever I'm not sure exactly where this.
Definitely about denial. Maybe it's like the 5 stages of grief. In this
yeah.
album.
That's what I was kind of thinking of because it's like he's very much in denial and it's like the first part of the album.
That's the first stage is
yeah.
denial.
You're like, no, this is not happening. I'm not dying. There's no way. Then the second part is anger. Right? Denial, anger.
I don't remember how it goes.
I know the last one is acceptance. Denial, anger, something, acceptance. Bargaining. Denial, anger, bargaining.
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression,
and then acceptance. Yeah. See, I knew I was like bargaining. That's another one. Yeah. So it's denial, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. So yeah, the first part here is denial. So then he's probably gonna go into anger in probably one of his songs or like whatever. Then probably bargaining, then depression, and then acceptance. Possibly. This is just a theory. We're not guaranteed to know what's going on in this album, but it would make sense if it was. I liked it. Great debut.
So cool.
I love his voice.
I actually didn't mind like the almost no eyebrows look,
Yeah.
They bleached it to match his hair, but I'm like it works on him.
It does. It works on him. He pulls off those very strange out there styles a lot.
Like those glasses with the church robes.
Yeah. Like I said, that's very retro 80s kind of a style. So I was like, I'm going with it. Anything else you want to say for this one?
I'm good.
Alright guys, well we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give our boy Chanhyuk all the love and support he deserves, especially for his solo debut. It's freaking amazing. We love him so much. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box. We hope you come over and check us out. We'd really help us out so much. Seriously, support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. It's seriously amazing. We love you. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.